Hello and welcome to City Beat for the month of October. If you're like most people, paying a lot for bills probably isn't your favorite thing to do, but that could soon change. If you're a customer of Las Cruces Utilities, then beginning this month, you'll likely see a reduction in the amount you pay for natural gas. That's because the cost of natural gas has dropped due to new sources being developed.
Yeah, the cost of service is going up about 2%. However, the commodity cost has been declining over the past 2 or 3 years. The impact of the increase on the pipe side is offset by the decrease in the commodity. So I think what we'll be able to deliver to our customers in terms of gas services, affordable gas for this next heating season.
Las Cruces Utilities provides natural gas service to approximately 100,000 residents. For questions regarding your bill, call customer service at 541-2111, or questions regarding gas rates, call Las Cruces Utilities at 528-3511. If you're still trying to decide who to vote for in the November 6th election, tune into CLC TV. We're televising forums with candidates running for all offices in southern New Mexico. The first forum with state Senate candidates aired on October 2nd.
Renewable energy is pie in the sky. It is very, very expensive, and it will increase. If we push for it too much, it will increase energy costs and affect the poor dramatically.
I think what we need to do, and instead of concentrating on retention at third grade, what we need to do is concentrate on intervention from the day that we get our hands on those children in our schools.
A second forum with candidates who are running for the State House of Representatives will air Wednesday, October 10th at 6 p.m. And those running for county offices, including the district attorney and district court judges, will air Wednesday, October 17th at 6 p.m. A complete list of all candidates can be found on our website at las-cruces.org, and you can also go to clctv.com for replays of the forum. And if you're ready to head to the polls, you can do so as early as October 9th. Early voting begins that day at the County Government Complex at 845 North Motel. Then on October 20th, early voting will open at several other sites. Brannigan Library at 200 East Picacho Avenue will be one location inside the city limits. The other is at Sonoma Elementary School at 4201 North Rise Street. Election Day is on Tuesday, November 6th, and something new this year, you do not have to vote at your designated precinct. Voters may vote at any voting location to cast their ballot. Locations are listed on the county's website at doñanacounty.org. You can also call the Bureau of Elections at 647-7428. A new state-of-the-art museum will be opening its doors early next month. The Museum of Nature and Science at 411 North Main Street is scheduled to open on Friday, November 2nd. The museum, formerly called the Museum of Natural History, is moving from its previous location inside Mesilla Valley Mall. In addition to a new name, the museum will also have a new mission and all new exhibits. The new facility will be open from 4:30 to 7 p.m. on November 2nd in conjunction with the First Friday Downtown Ramble. There will be 2 entertaining and live demonstrations of birds of prey along with 2 new permanent exhibits. The new museum will be almost 3 times larger than its previous location. And if you find road construction a headache, the good news is it isn't going to last for long. Work crews are making headway on the I-10 I25 interchange project south of Las Cruces. Crews are currently removing and replacing bridges at the interchange. Drivers may encounter some delays. However, when the project is complete, it'll make your commute much easier.
The interchange system was configured back in the early 1950s, so the accelerations and decelerations didn't really hold to what we currently have with the growth within Las Cruces. So this realignment of the A and B routes, what we call them, I-10 and I-25, allows traffic to continue safely and smoothly in between 2 interstates.
The project is expected to be complete in April of next year. And another major road project that is just about complete is the I25 Angler Road extension. The project will give drivers a new way to get from the east and west parts of Las Cruces. Crews have raised a part of I-25 and added a road underneath the highway extending Angler Road. And while you keep an eye out for construction, don't forget to also watch the road for bicyclists. CLC TV's Udel Vigil offers some basic rules of the road.
The City of Las Cruces is making great strides in becoming a bike-friendly community. And with 350 days of sunshine a year, more and more people are getting on the bike, whether it's to commute to work, for recreation, or for exercise. But before you get on the bike, let's go over a few safety tips. Number one, always wear bright colored clothing that make you stand out to motorists. And in my case, I always like to wear a reflective safety vest just to give me a little more visibility. And always, always wear a safety helmet. Make sure that it fits on your head securely and comfortably before you get on the bike.
Make sure your bicycle is in good working order. Use an appropriate headlight and rear reflector or light.
So when you're riding your bike and you're preparing to make a turn, be sure to use the proper hand signals. If you're going to make a right-hand turn, be sure to hold your arm up like this. If you're going to make a left-hand turn, hold your arm straight out. And if you're preparing to come to a stop, hold your arm down slightly away from your side.
Ride on the right side of the road in the same direction as if you were driving a car. When riding in a driving lane, ride as far to the right as is safe. Be predictable. Maintain a straight line of travel and a smooth, steady pace. Signal your intent to change lanes or to make a turn. Obey all traffic signs and traffic lights.
So be safe on the road by following these safety tips. And if you have any more questions, call 528-3047.
The Las Cruces Metropolitan Planning Organization is working to make roads easier to share for both riders and drivers. For questions, you can call Andy Hume at 528-3047. October 31st is right around the corner, and that means lots of trick-or-treaters. But before you go out with the kids, be mindful of several tips to make your Halloween more enjoyable. Police and fire say the most important tip is to have an adult trick-or-treat with any child. Costumes should be visible to motorists and homeowners. Use flashlights and/or glow sticks. Trick-or-treaters should stay on sidewalks or proper walkways and use designated crosswalks to cross the street. Adults should inspect candy and items thoroughly and moderate the amount your child will consume. Residents are encouraged to call police immediately to report any inappropriate behavior or suspicious activity. Keep Las Cruces Beautiful is asking for your help. Volunteers are needed for the Toss No Mas. The event will be held on Saturday, October 20th. That's when hundreds of volunteers will spend the day collecting litter from along roadways and other areas.
Yeah, in Toss No Mas this year, we've got a new element is a beautification effort. We've got our tree steward volunteers are going to be planting trees in Via Encantada Park for the city. We've got a campus cleanup project. We're recruiting schools to do cleanup and beautification projects on their campuses at schools across the city. And we've got also this year we're going to be putting up a mural. Juvenile Citation Program is going to be putting up a mural on Elks Avenue.
Individual volunteers, groups, and civic organizations have until October 15th to register. You can register on our website at las-cruces.org and go to Keep Las Cruces Beautiful. In case you missed the piece of history that flew over the Las Cruces skies last month, we've got it right here. CLC TV captured this video of the space shuttle Endeavour as it did its flyover to California. Adrian Guzman and Dominic Aragon taped the shuttle flying atop a Boeing 747 as it did a slow pass over the city. Among the spectators were 3 New Mexico Tech astronomy students who drove from Socorro, New Mexico to witness the sight.
Yeah, I was really excited to hear that this was happening so close to where I'm living. You know, the space shuttle has been a very important part of my life, having been a fan of astronomy and all these things when I was a kid. It really was a close of an era for me. Of course, we're looking forward to the new era of things that will come.
You can watch our video anytime online. Log on to clctv.com and click on the icon on the right hand of the screen. The Endeavour will be on permanent display at the California Science Center in Los Angeles. If you're a movie buff, you'll be happy about this next story. We're showing movies to the public for free. You're invited to join the city for its first year of movies in the park. The 1976 movie Freaky Friday will be shown at Apodaca Park at 801 East Madrid on Saturday, October 13th. Then on Saturday, October 20th, the movie The Lorax will be shown at Young Park at 1905 East Nevada Avenue. The last film of the month will be Sleepy Hollow, with the date and location to be determined. All movies will be shown at 7 p.m. And what would you do if you turned 125 years old? How about celebrate with the entire community? That's just what many Las Crucens did to commemorate Mesilla Park's 125th year since it was established. The event, held September 15th at the Frank O'Brien Papin Community Center, included residents and City Councilor Greg Smith, who shared stories and photos of the area.
I have one photograph that I brought because I'm a short-time resident here. But if other people have photographs or stories that they can share from over the years, that'd be fantastic.
Mesilla Park was established in 1887 by the Mesilla Park Rio Grande Land Company. And have you ever heard of a Promotora or what they do? You'll find out firsthand in this month's edition of Ask the. In this month's episode, we speak to the area's lead promotora, Guadalupe Nunez from La Clínica de Familia.
And we try to provide information and education at different levels, whether it's at a school setting, at a community center, a clinic, a home visit, even at the little stores. We provide that information. And what makes us, I think, unique is we live at the community we serve. So we're promotoras 24/7, and they can relate to us because I am one of them.
Ask the premieres the first Saturday of the month right after City Beat here at 7 p.m. And that's it for this episode of City Beat. Tune in to CLC TV for your latest city news and information. City Council meetings can be viewed live every Monday at 1 p.m. as well as archived video on clctv.com. Thanks for joining us. I'm Denise LaFonce.